friend, today we're going to be doing some more ingredients. Now the ingredient I've chosen today are butters. Now the butter we're going to make is a coffee butter. Now why would we make a coffee butter? Well, coffee butters are good for stimulating the skin and reducing the look of cellulite. So it's supposed to work. I'm not sure, but we're going to give it a try. And rather than purchasing ready-made butters, I thought I may as well show you how I make my butters so that when I start formulating, I have more control over the quality of my product and what actually goes into it. So making an infused butter is not much more, it isn't different than making an infused oil other than the method I'm using. So today we're going to use a hot method so that it goes faster. I like things fast. I like to be able to use them right away, and I'm able to do that with using my little baby crock pot. So they cook at a low temperature for a long time, and I've already done a couple of liters of them, and I'm going to take you through the process at the end. So let me bring it down and show you what I'm working with so that you can start to create your own butters. All right, so here we go. Down here, just move it over a little bit more. I have a nylon on a cup, a Call of Duty cup. You can tell I have teenagers. And I have coffee grinds. You see these coffee grinds? Now these are already spent coffee grinds. I've used these already to make a another butter, but I'm going to keep these for doing a sugar scrub. So I'm going to use those in a sugar scrub because they're very exfoliating. These are a coarse grind that I did myself. And this, I wanted to see if it was possible to take instant coffee and put it in the butters, and I would not recommend it at all. There really wasn't much left to go into it. It created this little crusty thing at the top, and none of it really went in the butter. So don't try to substitute instant. Go with a nice whole bean, just like you would with a whole herb, because then you've got all the essential oils, and yes, there is an essential oil in coffee, and all the other good ingredients in there that are going to do wonderful things in your cosmetics. So let me just clean this up a little bit and we'll come right back. Alright, so this is the raw butter I created. Now I used a blend of the best skin softening oils and non-comedogenic oils and butters I could find. So there's shea butter in here, and there's virgin coconut oil, which is very good for the hair and skin, and there's even tallow in here. There is mango butter. There is a whole bunch of wonderful stuff, and I'm planning on taking this in, whipping it up, and doing a whipped body butter with it on its own, and then maybe mixed with this is just the raw butter. So there's going to be little bits of stuff in this. You'll have to filter it some more. But it smells amazing. It absolutely smells amazing. Of course, the smell of your end product is a direct result of what you start with. So this morning I ground up a dark French roast from Salt Spring Coffee and added it to this blend of oils. And I'll just show you what's going on here. Sorry, I have a spoon here. Now, the coffee is kind of floating all over, but it was a white oil to start with, and now it's turned the color that I want it to be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this stocking, which I used earlier, so it's been used before, but it's from this batch earlier today, and you're just going to pour it, hopefully without spilling, through one or two clean, fresh nylons that have never been used, hopefully. That's what I did. Okay. And then I'll lift it out. so. Do you see the color of that oil that's coming through? It's just gorgeous. So don't squeeze it and force particles through. Just gently let it drain until all that goodness is gone out of the sock. Now, I'm not particularly worried about getting every little drop because this is going into a coffee scrub, like I've said before, into a sugar scrub, sugar and coffee scrub. Maybe I'll call it double-double. Here we go. All right, so I'm going to put that back over here. So we got most of it. Ooh, ooh. Maybe bounce a little bit. Let gravity do its work, though. Don't physically, no. Smush it with your hands. See that? I hope you can see that. And then right here I've got my bucket that I've been collecting it in. What happened when I was scooping? I'm just going to add that to it. I think that's the darkest one I've done yet. If it's too dark for you, then just add more of your butters. You can really regulate the strength of your butter by how much you use. I used a half a cup of freshly ground coffee. This time I did a fine grind, so it made a huge difference in the concentration of my butter. The first time I did a coarse grind and it was the lighter color, but I'm going to mix this all up together so it's nice and uniform, which was going to be gorgeous in my summer decoctions. And possibly I may even make a soap with some of this butter, because I know what my ratios are for my oils. So it's easy enough for me to make a butter with my to make soap with my own shortening, basically coffee butter. Alrighty. So I have blended this before. I'm not going to this time. Maybe I will. Get the stick blender out and show you how it looks when you get it all evenly blended. That's why we scrapey down the sides. And if you want to, you can do that all again.